Nowadays, it seems like there are sounds all the time, but there is a magical power waiting to be found, the power of silence. Not only is silence the lack of noise, it's also the key to the inner world where people find peace. In Stoic philosophy, silence is not just a state of restraint, it's a way of life that helps you build willpower and inner peace. In the busyness of everyday life, we forget how important silence is when the outside world gets so loud that we can't hear our own voices. Stoic philosophy tells us that stillness gives us the strength to deal with problems and to understand ourselves and the world around us. The World Health Organization recently released the results of a 10-year study that shows how noise can hurt people's health, including making heart disease more likely. Problems with sleep children with cognitive decline, pain, and tinnitus. These studies also open a new way to look for peace and quiet. This is not only a call to cut down on outside noise, but also a reminder to seek inner silence where power and peace coexist. Let us look at the mysterious and powerful force of silence through the lens of Stoic philosophy. We will learn how to use this power to find serenity and improve our mental and physical health. If you want clarity and courage in your daily life, come with us on this trip. You will find that silence holds a lot of inner strength for spiritual freedom. Number 1. Fortify resilience. When we're going through hard times, we often look for the light of resilience to help us see the way forward. Stoic philosophy teaches us that silence is where we can find both peace and the strength to build and strengthen resilience. Nothing illustrates this better than the image of a firm of perseverance and determination amidst a dark sky, not just as a background example, but as a symbol of the problems we face living the world in the chaos known as the time of Marcus Aurelius. The emperor and philosopher faced seemingly insoluble problems, epidemics in the empire, endless wars and betrayal of believers at such times. Anyone else might have chosen to fall into despair and fear, but not Marcus Aurelius. But in the darkness of the world he lived in, he found a ray of light in the Stoic philosophical lamp at night, and Aurelius found every moment of silence without his meditation. A time when there was only the noise of the court or the pain of the outside world, it was a time of reunion. With him and his unwavering wisdom and prudence, we strive to not only find the strength to face the storm, but also to ride it with courage and prudence. The way he survived, but especially the way he and Rose worked through each problem through the pages of his mind, was a model of resilience. He left not only a philosophical legacy, but also a spiritual map to all those who seek light in weakness, in the power of darkness, and patience above all in his problems. Those moments of silence not only saved him from despair, but also helped him. He changes the world around him with a clear vision and unwavering courage. Please remember that silence is not a defense, but an active process by which we learn to face problems and accept them not as enemies, but as companions in the journey of human growth. This is the place where our spirits are honed, not gold or silver. Painful events are turned into lessons on how to be strong and resilient. Those of us who seek strength through Stoic philosophy are told to not only stand strong like old oak trees in a storm, but also to see that every problem is a chance to learn and grow. It's not silence that makes you brave. It's the process of silence that makes you brave. Through the tranquil journey of fortitude, we not only learn how to overcome challenges, but also how to accept and cherish them as necessary parts of our growth and development. This is what Stoic fortitude is all about. Number 2. Cultivate inner tranquility. Calm water, gentle against small waves, is not only a metaphor, but also a symbol of concentration of the mind in this noisy and busy world. Seeking inner peace, like finding a beautiful lake in a vast desert, is not the absence of noise, but the space that allows us to connect more. We also uncover the rich and diverse world within the Stoic philosophy. Inner peace is considered the fundamental purpose of life. Life is not the destination, but the journey, and silence is the key to opening this door. Like Marcus Aurelius, who used silence as a way to quiet the heart and cultivate self-actualization. Marcus Aurelius gave himself and the world time each day for quiet reflection. He later wrote down his thoughts, known for his thoughts on his work. He likened his soul to a calm body of water, where peace remains undisturbed by external waves, despite the pressure and difficulties of the supreme power, keeping his soul stable. Thanks to the quiet space used in meditation and self-inquiry, we can apply this lesson to our daily lives by creating moments of silence where we can pause and show that you can start by sitting quietly in a quiet environment for just 5 minutes a day, turning off your phone and all your electronic devices and just being with yourself. In these moments, we learn to listen to our inner voice that knows true peace comes from our hearts. Imagine you are having a stressful day due to work, family, or personal problems. Instead of dealing with your stress by talking, working, or even seeking solace on social media, decide to sit quietly in your room for 10 minutes, turn off all your devices, and just focus on your breathing. It may be difficult to concentrate at first, but after a while you begin to feel the peace that spreads through your mind like a gentle wave, taking away all your worries. The path to inner peace is an ongoing process, and every moment of silence we choose is a giant step forward. By connecting with ourselves and remaining calm, we not only find peace, but also a deeper understanding of life and ourselves. We'd love to hear your thoughts on the journey to inner peace through silence. What does peace mean to you in your daily life? Does spending quiet time make you feel better? Leave your comment below the video. We believe that everyone has a story and a lesson to teach others, and that sharing these stories can help us all find peace and inner strength as the world around us wants to pass us by. We can take control of our minds, spirits, and eventually our lives by focusing on silence. When we do this, we not only learn to control our negative thoughts and feelings, but we also find clarity and insight in every choice and action we make. A good way to improve your mental, social, and spiritual health is to work on finding inner peace. Here are some ways to help you find peace within yourself. Mindfulness meditation. Do mindfulness meditation every day. Focusing on the present time without judging it is a way to do this. The mind can calm down and worry can go away. Deep breathing exercises. To calm your nervous system and help you rest, do deep breathing exercises. Take a big breath in through your nose, hold it for a few seconds, and then slowly let it out through your mouth. Spend time in the wild. Spend time in the wild. Nature can relax your mind and body in many ways, like going for a walk in the park, camping in the mountains, or just sitting by a lake. Limit your exposure to negative stimuli. Be aware of the news and social media that you use. Lessen your exposure to things that make you feel bad and can make your stress and anxiety worse. Practice being thankful. Grow an attitude of thanks by thinking about all the good things in your life. Writing in a gratitude book can help you focus on the good things in your life. Simplify your life. You can simplify your life by getting rid of unnecessary things and setting priorities for your obligations. Simplifying can help you feel less stressed and give you more space for peace. Take part in activities that make you happy. Schedule time for things that make you happy and content, like spending time with family and friends, following hobbies, or being creative. Practice self-compassion. Treat yourself with kindness and care. Be kind and patient with yourself, the way you would with a close friend. Ask for help. If you need help, talk to friends, family, or a doctor. Talking to other people can help you see things in a new light and relieve stress. Set limits. Learn to say no to things that make you feel bad or drain your energy. Setting limits is important for keeping your peace of mind. Remember that getting peaceful inside takes time, and it's okay to have ups and downs along the way. Take your time and be kind to yourself as you work to find peace and health. Number 3, make things more clear and focused. Stoic thought has led to an amazing discovery on the path to finding peace and inner strength. The power of silence not only helps us confront challenges, but also serves as the key to sharpening focus and clarifying the mind. Imagine your mind not merely as a vessel of information, but as a clear pond, undisturbed by daily worries, reflecting the world with pristine clarity. In the silence advocated by Stoic philosophy, those worries dissolve and mental clarity becomes not just a temporary state, but a flexible and potent force. To understand this better, let's consider the example of a writer named Brian. In the quietest moments of his day, when the world around him sinks into silence, his ideas become sharp and flow freely. Every word, every story seems to find its way from his mind to the page without the hindrance of doubt or distraction. This is when focus and clarity peak, not through forced effort, but as a result of nurtured silence within. In a bustling world where noise and chaos seem never-ending, seeking moments of quietude may seem like an impossible task. Yet, this is precisely the rigorous exercise Stoic philosophy encourages us to undertake as we learn to disregard external clamor and internal turmoil. We not only discover serenity, but also find the capacity for heightened concentration and subtle insight. How can we use this in our everyday lives? Silence is not the lack of sound. It's the presence of a bright place where the mind can truly work without being interrupted. Set aside time every day for silence, even if it's just for a few minutes. During these times, let go of your worries and thoughts about the future and just be in the present. You may find that, like the clear pond, your mind gradually becomes clearer, giving you the power to see the world with clarity and depth. This isn't just an action, it's a process of building a habit that can change our lives. Using focus and clarity also means managing your own time and space well. By setting clear priorities and specific goals, you can make a clear and organized work plan that will help you be more productive and succeed in all areas of your life. Finally, using focus and clarity not only helps you, but it also has a positive effect on the people around you. By living consciously and wisely, you can inspire and encourage others, which can help you achieve your own goals. Can you share a story about how you slowly got clarity and focus in silence to inspire others? Tell us what you think in the box below. Yes, of course. It helps to get better and more focused by figuring out the main points or goals and putting information in a structured way. To help you get clear and focused, try these things. Define objectives. Write down your goals or aims in a clear way. This helps you stay focused and avoid getting sidetracked. Set priorities for information. Figure out what information is most important to your goals and put it ahead of less important things. Organize your content. Use headers, bullet points, and other formatting tools to make your content easier to read and understand. Use short sentences. When you write, be clear and to the point. Don't use jargon or complicated words that the reader might not understand. Give some examples. Use appropriate examples to help make your points clear and make them easier to understand. Answer questions or address concerns. Think about what questions or concerns people might have and answer them before they happen to avoid mistakes. Review and revise. Look over your work and make changes as needed to make sure it is clear and on point. By using these tactics, you can make your communication more clear and focused and reach your goals more quickly. Number 4, forge Stoic connections. During times of silence in the rhythm of life, we feel like we're exploring a different world, a place where there is deep silence. This is true to the name of the old Greek philosophy, Stoicism, which says that silence is a key part of living a moral life and making lasting connections. We not only open the doors to intelligence, but we also weave the strong threads of morality and freedom together. One of the most powerful ways that silence shows up is by creating a deep inner space where we can find knowledge and courage. Whether we're an artist looking for peace to be creative or a philosopher exploring autonomy, we can easily see that in silence, our consciousness grows and our potential grows. Let's look at Alex's story, who is having problems at work. Alex often feels stressed because of short deadlines and constant requests from his boss. To deal with this, Alex uses the ideas of Stoics to his daily life every morning before going to work. Alex thinks about and meditates for a few minutes. In this moment of silence, he not only takes a moment to breathe and listen, but he also pays attention to his feelings and thoughts. By doing this, Alex creates a space inside himself where he can clearly see his mood and change his mind before getting back to his busy work life. At work, things get tense and the pressure builds. Alex doesn't act on his bad feelings right away. Instead, he looks at the situation and takes it with wisdom and kindness. The silence in Alex's mind gives him a chance to think about how to react more clearly and on his own, instead of being swept away by his feelings. Alex stays cool and faces problems with confidence and patience. In the end, Alex improved his self-control and made his workplace more positive and productive by incorporating silence and Stoic philosophy into his daily life. By doing this, Alex not only became a living example of the power of silence in everyday life, but also a source of inspiration and motivation for others in the Stoic community. Silence is also the basis for making connections within the Stoic community. As a group of people with similar life goals and philosophical views, they can use silence to talk to each other and share their deeply personal experiences. Through silence, they not only learn from each other, but also find support and empathy, building a strong network of friends with similar views. Making strong connections isn't just about getting to know yourself. It's also about getting to know your neighborhood and the world around you. Silence is not only a way to find inner peace, but it is also a way to understand ethics and has a deep link to Stoic philosophy. This makes us stronger in our daily lives and helps us connect with others in deeper ways. Silence isn't just a chance to rest. It's also a chance to connect with yourself and the world, reflect and learn more about yourself. Focusing on reflection is not only part of the personal journey, it's also an important tool to help us understand ourselves and how we interact with others. Let's look at how silence can improve concentration and clarity in reflection, leading to deeper understanding and insight. Developing Stoic ties means making friends with people who share or value Stoic principles and values. To help you make these kinds of links, here are some steps. Learn the basic ideas of Stoicism and how to use them in your everyday life. To learn more, read the works of Stoic thinkers such as Marcus Aurelius, Seneca, and Epictetus. Join Stoic communities. Look for online sites, social media groups, or meetups in your area that are all about Stoicism. Join talks, share your thoughts, and get in touch with other people who are interested in Stoic philosophy. Attend Stoic events. Look for classes, conferences, or events in your area that have a Stoic theme. People who are Stoic can meet each other, have deep talks, and learn from each other's experiences at these events. Start conversations. If you meet someone online or in person who is interested in philosophy or self-improvement, start a talk with them about Stoicism. Talk about your ideas, ask questions, and really listen to what other people have to say. Work together on projects. Look for chances to work together with other Stoics. This could mean writing pieces together, planning events, or working on community projects that support Stoic ideas. Do good things. Follow the Stoic values, like being wise, brave, fair, and temperate. By acting and interacting in ways that reflect these ideals, you're more likely to find and connect with people who share your values. Keep an open mind. Remember that Stoicism is a theory that can be used and understood in different ways. Be ready to learn from others, even if their ideas don't completely match your own. Stay open to new ideas and ways of doing things. Maintain authenticity. Be honest with people you meet and talk to. Being sincere and honest builds trust and stronger relationships with people who value them. Help. Be there for other Stoics as they go through their personal and philosophical paths. Encourage them, share tools with them, and be ready to listen when they need it. Stay in touch. Stay in touch with the strong people you've met over the years. Build these relationships by talking to each other, working together, and helping each other out on a daily basis. By doing these things, you can actively make links with Stoics and make your path to a more moral and satisfying life stronger. Number 5, make mindful reflection stronger. When you're looking for meaning and purpose in your life, silence isn't just a place to be. It's a place where deep reflection and mindful awareness can grow. Marcus Aurelius, one of the great Stoic thinkers, said, "Become an impregnable fortress within yourself." This quote still speaks to us today because it reminds us of how important silence is for connecting with ourselves. But how do we really tap into this mysterious source of strength? Meditation and deep reflection are not only ways to clear the mind, but also ways to fill it with deep understanding and wisdom. When we are still and focus on our breath, we make room for our minds to notice not only our thoughts and feelings, but also the beauty of the world around us. Have you ever thought about why your best ideas tend to come to you when you're not thinking about them? Moments of silence, when devoted to contemplating questions like, "Who am I and what am I seeking in this life?" can open the door to self-awareness and a deep understanding of oneself and the world. This not only helps us become more mindful in each moment, but also serves as a way to find direction and purpose in life. Imagine a tranquil morning as dawn breaks and the world is still steeped in slumber. You decide to dedicate this time to yourself, finding a quiet outdoor door space where only the gentle rustle of leaves and distant bird songs accompany you. You sit down, close your eyes, and begin to focus on your breath, letting thoughts of work, worries, or daily tasks dissolve one by one as you immerse yourself in this silence. A sudden idea emerges in your mind. It's the solution to a complex issue at work that you've been grappling with for weeks. You realize that in that moment of silence, when your mind is no longer crowded with a barrage of thoughts and worries, you've created space for the mind to freely engage in creative problem solving and find a solution. This clarity is like a painting made from peace. It not only helps you solve a problem, but it also gives you a boost of energy and confidence. It makes you wonder how many other creative solutions you could find if you just spent a little more time each day in silence. In today's world, we are constantly connected and reacting, but this story reminds us of how important it is to take a break and create a space of silence to connect with ourselves more deeply and find our creative potential. It's a useful lesson Stoicism offers. In silence, not only will you find peace, but you will also be motivated by results in daily life. Although this exercise is simple, It requires patience and dedication in the long run. Skills like reflecting on your own thoughts or even walking silently can help us achieve this state. But most importantly, keep asking questions and never stop looking for answers, so you'll be ready to be still and discover what this is for you. Offer. When you find peace in silence, you will understand its value in building a meaningful and purposeful life. It is not a journey you walk alone, but a journey where every step, every breath, every thought draws you in and you understand the world more deeply. If you feel that the power of silence and thought touches your heart and soul deeply, do not hesitate to leave like this. You can evaluate the things left behind and create a space of peace in the minds of life by sharing these videos with your loved ones and enjoy the clarity and creativity that silence brings. To get better at mindful thought, you might want to add the following to your daily routine. Consistent practice. Mindful thought gets better with regular practice, just like any other skill. Even if it's only for a few minutes a day, set aside time to think about things. Focused attention. Don't judge the present moment. Pay close attention to it. Fully involve all of your senses in whatever you're doing, even if it's just breathing. Deep breathing. Doing deep breathing techniques can help you calm down and stay in the present moment. Pay attention to how your breath feels as it comes in and goes out of your body. Non-judgmental awareness. Learn to accept your ideas, feelings, and experiences as they are. Don't tell them they are good or bad. Just watch them with interest and kindness. As a gratitude practice, think about the things you're thankful for every day. This can help you stop thinking about bad things and start seeing the bright side of things. Pay close attention to how your food tastes, feels, and smells as you eat. This is called mindful eating. Stay away from electronics like phones and computers and enjoy every bite. Body scan meditation. Think about different parts of your body and any feelings you may be having by doing body scan exercises. This might help you pay more attention to your body and emotions. Writing in a journal. Write down your thoughts and new ideas from your mindfulness exercise in a journal. Writing can help you sort through your thoughts and see things more clearly. Engage in thoughtful movement activities such as yoga, tai chi, or walking meditation to improve your awareness through movement. As you move, pay attention to how your body feels and keep your mind on your breath. Guided meditations. To help you with your practice and give you structure and direction, use guided meditations or mindfulness apps. It's important to remember that getting better at mindful thought takes time and effort. Take it easy on yourself and enjoy the small steps forward you take. Number 6, improve your self-control. If you want to find out more about yourself and reach your full potential, have you ever sat in silence and let your mind wander through your feelings and thoughts without being interrupted by the outside world? Silence is not only a place of peace but also a powerful tool for developing self-control and willpower. Stoic philosophy, which stresses controlling what you can control and accepting what you can't, helps us understand this power better. But how can we access and use this silence to improve our self-control in the midst of life's storms? One way is to meditate every day, which Stoics do not only as a way to contemplate, but also as a way to focus and gain mental mastery. When we sit in silence, we learn to focus on what we're focusing on. This makes me wonder if you've ever stopped to just sit with your thoughts without trying to change them. Another useful tip is to keep a daily journal. It gives you a chance to think about your day, what you learned, and how you can make things better. This not only helps you be more self-controlled, but it also makes you aware of and think about your actions and choices. big toe. Another Stoic philosopher said that we can only control how we react to events, not the events themselves. Are you ready to take charge of your reactions? Self-reflection is an important part of developing autonomy. When we think about our values, goals, and ethics, we not only get a better idea of what's important to us, but we can also make choices and actions that are in line with these principles. This makes autonomy stronger. If you know the answer, please share it in the comments or write "I'm ready" to let us know you're ready for this trip. Getting better at self-control is a useful skill that can make many parts of your life better. Here are some things you can do to improve your self-control. Set clear goals. Be clear about what you want to achieve and divide it into steps that you can handle. Setting clear goals helps you stay on track by giving you direction and drive. Do things that help you be more mindful, like deep breathing and meditation, to become more aware of your thoughts and feelings. Being aware of this lets you stop and think about your choices instead of moving without thinking. Set up a routine. Making a daily routine can help you keep your life organized and disciplined. When you have consistent habits, you don't have to make as many decisions, which can make you lose control. Find your triggers. Pay attention to the things, feelings, or surroundings that make you act without thinking. Once you know what these triggers are, you can come up with better ways to avoid or deal with them. Delay gratification. For long-term benefits, practice putting off instant rewards. In order to do this, you might have to put aside short-term wants in favor of bigger goals or responsibilities. Use visualization. Picture yourself avoiding temptations or reaching your goals without giving in. Visualizing good things happening can help you stay determined and in control. Get social support. Surround yourself with friends, family, or teachers who will support you and help you work on your self-control. Their support and responsibility can be very helpful. Take care of yourself by putting things that are good for your body and mind first, like exercising regularly, getting enough sleep, and eating well. Self-care makes you stronger and more in control of your life. Make people responsible. Tell other people your goals and ask them to be responsible for how you reach them. Knowing that other people know what you want to do can help you stay on track. When things go wrong, remember that it's a normal part of the process. Don't let failure get you down. Instead, figure out what went wrong and use it as a chance to learn and change how you do things. Being able to control your impulses better takes time, consistent work, and patience. Adopting these techniques into your daily routine will help you become more disciplined and reach your goals. Number 7, open the door to wisdom. Have you ever felt lost in the chaos of life and longed for a quiet moment? Just quiet down and listen to your inner voice. Silence is not only a way to escape the noise of the outside world, it's also the key to knowledge and clarity. We can hear our own words and the voice of the universe when we stop, take a deep breath, and really listen to the silence. It's as if the universe is whispering its deepest secrets to us. Marcus Aurelius, a famous Stoic philosopher, once said, "You have power over your mind, not over outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." But how can we use this powerful philosophy in our everyday lives? How can silence lead us to deep insights about ourselves and the world around us? In silence, we can retreat into our thoughts and forget about the outside world for a while. During this time, we can explore our deepest feelings and thoughts to find out what really counts and speaks to us. Not only does silence help us find out the truth about ourselves, it also leads to real knowledge and freedom. Have you ever tried to spend some time doing nothing but sitting still and listening? When you're alone, do you feel more connected to yourself and the world around you? Stoic thinkers like Seneca and Epictetus taught us that silence can give us access to endless knowledge and strength. They used silence as a way to get to the bottom of things and learn more about themselves and life. So why not start your journey today by making time for stillness? Every day, take a few minutes to sit still and really listen. This isn't just a silence exercise. It's a trip of self-discovery. It's an exploration of the true power of silence and the wonders it can bring to your life. When we emerge from silence, we bring with us not only a new understanding of Stoic philosophy, but also a new power within us. Power is not boastful or loud, but it has the power within us to change our lives. We wonder how silence helps you discover your inner power, which opens doors to wisdom and personal mastery you never knew before. Share your experiences and thoughts in the comments below. Your story can inspire thousands of people to find peace in their hearts. If you see, you will see the value in this video. Don't forget to like and share to support us. This not only helps us continue to make quality things, but also ensures that these useful lessons reach more people. If you're new here, consider subscribing to the channel and hitting the notification bell so you don't miss a single video. Let's continue our journey of discovering Stoic philosophy and developing inner strength through the videos below. Final view. Thank you for your time.